Another wet day in Bath. Mindful of the cobblestones so that I don't flick up water on myself. It'll be a very worky day today as well. I'm basically running the team because everyone else more experienced than me is off to a meeting at a cloud hosting company. So I am running the team. We are going to, by hook or by crook, finish this fucking patch thing. We've got one last page to do. And I'm going to boss that out today while also managing everyone else. I believe someone's setting up their computer on our team and I'll be helping them. I'll be helping everyone. That's me. I even drove one of them to, they were meeting at the park and ride, so I gave someone a lift. Hopefully I don't have to do too much pairing today, mainly because my neck's hurting again. Like I may have done a little bit more damage to it while I was at cycling yesterday. Oh, I lay on it funny, one of the two. So close, so goddamn close. Everything works unless on that page you have multiple and you delete one that's in the middle and then save. And then something to do with the view posting back to the controller's broken and it kind of posts back an empty one because the JavaScript hasn't removed it properly and I can't figure out why that is. Everything else works like a goddamn treat. Just missed my bus there. Arrgh. Arrgh, I just don't know what it is. So frustrating when you work on something all day and I'm like, I was so adamant I wanted to get it finished and I just couldn't get there because of a UI issue. And there's something to do with the way that we've changed this post back to the controller. Means that it's passing back an object it knows one tiny little thing about, so it thinks it knows the rest and then puts the entire thing in, and I can't figure out how it knows that. And it's something that we wouldn't have tested. I know it didn't used to do that, but we haven't tested it since we started to rip everything out. So it shouldn't be too difficult to fix. It's going to be like a one-line stupid dumb error, but it's just so frustrating. It's the kind of thing that I would finish now in my own time, because it's going to be so small, just annoying to find. But I can't, because I haven't got a laptop. But my friend now, the new guy, now has a computer, so he can now start installing his stuff on it. And then lads on tour shopping experience with me and you. Let's go. Laura's got some stuff to do, so we had dinner, wrote the list, and she is now currently working, and I'm going to go do the shop. Got to go pick up some stuff for Graham. Also, this coat made a resurgence. When we went out for date night on Saturday, we went to that Thai place. This came out of the wardrobe, and I forgot how much I love it because it's not like a heavy, thick coat. So it's not hot. It's not cold now by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not a hot coat, so that's good. But I like it because it looks so fucking smart from a distance, and then you come in and it's got that juxtaposition of me wearing odd shoes. I haven't changed my camera battery yet, fuck's sake. Shoes, shitty t-shirt, living the dream. One of my favourite things to do is take something that's too smart and then wear it all the time so it's no longer smart anymore, and or you juxtapose it with things that are clearly not smart in any way, shape or form. I didn't realise it was still cool to walk around listening to music out of your phone like a teenager in 2004, but you know. So either too smart, wear it all the time so it's not smart anymore, or something that's smart and then just match it with something that's really not that smart at all, like a hoodie for example, and then let's rock that. Woo! Heads at home. Miss charged me for something in there. She was like, right, it's £11.99, and I'm like, alright, cool, contactless. Bleep! And then I'm like, what? £11.99? Hang on. It turns out the transaction before me hadn't cleared properly, so I paid for their thing, but they've refunded me. But I was like, how autonomously I just kind of beep my card. When really I should have been like, £11.99, is that right? Because I've only bought some food and some bedding, and it's normally like £3. FYI, I hold Brexit personally responsible for my inability to buy cheap crunchy nut anymore. Oh, that isn't nearly as impressive on camera as it is in real life. Why is it that whenever you film skies like that, it's never as impressive in camera as it is in real life? So starting to worry about Graham a little bit, because in a bed, she's lying in a bed squeaking really loudly, as she breathes. I woke her up and she came out and she looked so tired. She's like, I was so asleep, Jimmy, why'd you wake me up? And I'm like, why are you squeaking so much, girl? It's like you've got a cold or something. It's that problem I had yesterday. Got ready to deploy. Environment died. The environment always dies the day we want to deploy a load of things for testing. So I spent the day trying to get the environment back up and running and then setting up a mock endpoint for our address lookup, which was good. Got that all sorted. Had a bit of bug fixing here, there and everywhere. Good day, hopefully, which is even better. We'll be back to normal soon. I can't wait for just a day of actually delivering some business value instead of technical debt. Right, guys, I would have sorted out my video so that it could be uploaded tomorrow, but I haven't. My neck really hurts. It really hurts. I've just been lying on the floor, basically, for the past 4 hours. since I got home. It was totally alright at work, and then on the bus I was just like, I can't move it. I can't move it without it hurting, and I managed to loosen it up enough to drive. Drove back home, and then basically like now it's like locked. God damn it. I feel like I need to go to some kind of... I can't go to a doctor. Can I? I need like an x-ray or something. Fucking hell. Or like a chiropractor. I don't know. Or a muscle, what are they called? Physiotherapist. It genuinely hurts. I had this last week, but it was a case of like, I thought it was because of, like, it was basically being caused by work because I was pair programming and like sitting in an uncomfortable position or whatever. But like now it's so bad. I can't figure out whether it's muscle or bone yet. And it's confusing as hell. I'm gonna go to bed. It's really annoying because I want to do some programming, I want to do some work, but I just can't get comfortable. And I feel like I should just lie flat on my back to try and get it better. But hopefully I can sleep it off. Like, it was literally alright until I got on the bus. And then I was like, fuck me, what happened? Oh, crap. I think I have to resist the urge to try and keep my head still, try and keep it moving, and while that hurts a little bit, I'm now taking painkillers to try and get rid of it. I'm always semi-conscious of taking painkillers when, like, it hurts for a reason, clearly, so probably it's best not to do it, but apparently it's better just to keep it moving rather than keep it solid. At the moment I'm on painkillers, and then at lunchtime or earlier, depending on if it gets worse at work, I'm going to head on out and try and get some, like a hot water bottle, which is supposed to be good as well. Otherwise I'm going to try and remove my third monitor as well today, because I normally have like 2 monitors on my laptop on my desk. I'm going to close my laptop so that I only have the 2 monitors, so I'm not looking down. So try and adjust my posture, see if that caused it. But nothing's changed since I started here. I couldn't find a neck thing, but I haven't had any painkillers so far today, and it only, like, I've been good with it, and it's just kind of going back a bit. I think it just got really, it's never been as bad as it was last night. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. I made a concerted effort today to make sure that I am kind of keeping a good posture, looking at my 2 monitors, turn my laptop off, working good, and I think it's done alright for me. I had the first day in a bloody long time where we managed to finish off some stuff, and were able to get stuff signed off. I fixed a minor bug, and then we got it signed off, and we were started to move on to something new. We were all so refreshed. It was like we were just been like released into a field. You know when you see videos of like dogs who go out and see grass for the first time or something and they just go mental? We were out there and we were just like picking up tasks, signing them off, next, sign it off, next. It was great. It was bliss. We found some issues with some JavaScript, but it's been pretty cool. It's gonna be grand. I'm so excited to move on to stuff. Otherwise, Laura's gone. Laura has gone, where's she gone? She gone netball. I was going to go snooker tonight, but we kind of all forgot to organise it. We organised it ages ago, then all forgot to confirm it today. Josh couldn't have gone. I backed out because of my neck, basically, and also it was raining and stuff. So it would have been hard for me to get down there. I think it's probably a good idea to still kind of look after my neck a little bit more. But I was kind of expecting it to get worse because it's been getting worse late at night, but it seems to be alright still. Otherwise, I've just been sorting out my Swagger generation, and I'm just installing things so that I can automatically generate a client using Swagger. Swagger? Pretty excited about that. That is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make sure this thing works, and then I'm going to install it on my laptop as well, just so that my computers are all set up properly. But yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm publishing Swagger documentation to my REST APIs. That documentation can then be used to automatically generate a client, which can then be used to call it, which means that I don't have to piss around creating facades. Well, I'm going to create like a facade project that this will live in. But otherwise, I'm so excited. Here's something similar at work, and I mean, like, it's one of those things where, yeah, sure, you could write your own facade and you can call the REST API yourself, but then someone else has already done that. Someone else has already done that for you. They've made a way that they can automatically generate that code, and it's all great. You don't have to worry. I'm so excited about it. Anyway, I'm literally installing stuff, and then hopefully it'll work. And then it'll literally just be a case of calling essentially a method that says like register. It literally works exactly like a normal API call, and then it just goes off, does the call, comes back, manages any exceptions that comes past, passes B, and then I can choose to listen to like the HTTP status codes if I want to. Otherwise, I can just go, Matt, don't care. Just fucking throw an exception if it goes wrong. Otherwise, I want the object that you're going to return me. And Swagger knows. Really clever. I hadn't heard about it until we'd brought it up at work as a method of maintaining communication between different things without publishing NuGet packages. You just publish Swagger documents instead, and it works so good I basically just have to use it. Flying into work early today because Laura is off into London for the day. She's going to the London office, so she left when I left. She got up before me and then left when I normally leave, so I ended up leaving like 5 minutes early. And look at me. God damn it, what am I going to do with this extra 15 minutes? I actually feel like I'm going to have to spend a bit of time in the JavaScript today. We might have a bit of a bottleneck. It's kind of strange how we're like all blocked, and then all of a sudden we're unleashed, and then we like kind of do the work too fast and then block ourselves. It's almost like we have a resource issue. Like, you can only do so much work at once, and we have too many people to do that work at once. We're going to have to start picking up things that aren't very important that you can do in parallel. That's all we can do. Picked up a really meaty bit of JavaScript, and I really want to get my teeth stuck into it, and I can't do it because I've got to go on time. I just want to stay and do it, but I've also got to go and pick up Laura, and I just want to take my laptop home and do it, but I can't because I can't take it out of the building. Rather frustrating, but I had forgotten about it until I just watched back that clip to figure out how I could carry on talking. God damn it, we're not going to be able to sleep. Otherwise, I now have my two services talking to each other. I just want to tidy up how I'm generating the client. The client's generated, how I construct a client at runtime. Because I prefer to have that kind of, well, I just kind of like pocket it essentially. But I need to have some of the options coming in from configuration files and stuff, so I can have it transformed for different environments and all that malark. But that's the plan there. It's jolly good fun. I've had a nice evening of like staying up late a bit. I sorted out my video because I finished the video on like fucking 6th, and I uploaded it on the 11th because of my back basically. I've been going to bed early and not having much time to do stuff. Also been helping Laura with things. And yesterday when I had an opportunity I completely forgot. And then, so yeah, that's sorted, and then I've just had like a session of programming because I've struggled to do programming at home recently because of my neck. But, oh, to be fair, that's not great, but it's not noticeably great, so that's alright, don't worry about it. That's so many balloons in the sky this morning, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell the balloon festival's on. I've seen loads of them so far. They're literally fucking everywhere. They don't even show up on camera. Right now, I can see 10, at least 10. There's one over there that looks like a leaf, that's pretty cool. Fuck me, there's loads of them! They're all landing like there. Gee, you'd never be able to see that because I'm moving and whatnot, but Jesus Christ. To be quite frank, it's quite difficult to pay attention to driving here because there's so bloody many of them, and they're all landing like literally over this road. What is it about hot air balloons that like, every year, for the past 2 years we've gone to this balloon festival. We should be over it by now, but it's so exciting. I love it so much. Here we go. Look, on this road here, there's a field to the left. You can just see them starting to land. This kid's taking his kids over. I always wondered like how they just kind of, where do they land? There, apparently. What? Well, shit, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I need to concentrate on driving because it's getting busy down here. I don't know if you can see that, but that field has flipping heck. Well, fuck the takeoff. I'll just come see some landings. That's so cool. Anyway, that's probably the worst vlog you've ever seen. It's just the inside of my car. That was one of the more exciting drives to work I've ever had. Right, we're rocking in today. I've got to get my head down, get as much of this JavaScript done as possible. Quite a complex chunk of JavaScript that we need to do. Quite a like complex bit of validation. So I'm going to be looking forward to figuring out how that one works out for me. It's going to be good fun. I'm looking forward to it. But we also have a work experience guy coming in again, a different guy I think, and he's going to be sitting with me for an hour, and I'm going to be having lunch with him, with my boss. So there's that. That's going to be taken out of my day. That hour there is basically lost to programming, unfortunately. Oh, look at that doggy. I had like the worst day. I literally logged like 7 hours of work and got next to nothing done. I really want to get to know JavaScript, and I really want to get good at it, and it's on my like life goals to figure out how to do it, because you can't not be able to do it. It's a filthy language, and every time I play with it, it just grinds me into the fucking floor. I spend a decade trying to like sort stuff out, and then the only way you seem to be able to do it is with a filthy hack. You do a filthy hack with a filthy if statement somewhere that it shouldn't work like that, and then it like partially works, so you get it there, and you're like, right, okay, let's try and tidy it up. You try and tidy it up, it looks functionally the same, and then it fucks you into the ground again. It's like, fuck off, Jamie, stop trying to do it clean. Deal with it. We're a hacky language, hack it. It just puts you through the grinder, and then you get like a brief moment of excitement as something turns blue when you click it, and you're like, yes! This thing's moved and it's changed this and now it's turned blue, and happy fucking birthday, it worked. But that tiny glimmer of hope is not enough to make up for how much of me is dust. I think I've said before that like everything I seem to like dip my toe into with JavaScript just kind of incinerates it straight off, you know what I mean? And it's just something that I've not dipped my toe in yet and enjoyed my life. It's always scolded me. And that's where I'm going to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. I've done nothing this evening. I actually enjoyed a little bit of Hearthstone as I got my new cards from the expansion that's just come out. Basically, I kind of play that game kind of once a week on the Tavern Brawls. As I'm off. When I like editing a video is one of those things that's quite annoying workflow, because I can't listen to music, I can't watch other videos. So when I'm like editing a video, Hearthstone's quite good because I'm like edit video, click on that, edit video, click on that. Like I watch my own video and then just click on play Hearthstone at the same time. So I basically just play it whenever I render and sort out videos. So I will tomorrow as well. I do enjoy the expansions and whatnot for a brief moment in time. And what else? That's about all. We played a bit of speedrunner. Me and Laura are a bit obsessed with speedrunner. What we was doing was I was supposed to be chilling out because Laura was working, so I was going to be like, right, I'm going to do Graham, I'm going to do all this kind of stuff while you're working, I can help. And then she didn't work, so she just went in the bath, and I'm like, alright, I'm just going to play in Hearthstone indefinitely. Lol. Anyway, I think I mentioned earlier that we were going to the Bloom Festival this weekend on Sunday. We're not, we're going tomorrow. Hence why I'm ending this video here, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you look forward to the Bloom Festival. It's going to be cooler than you can just go back on my other videos. I've made daily vlogs about it before, so anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.